Hey y'all, welcome back to Chasing Dreams Homestead. We're about to dig into the hive, deep dive into the hive for our spring checkup. We'll go ahead and open this baby up. The girls are everywhere this morning. It's warm, it's a beautiful day.
Look.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
So we're gonna take out this extender for the candy bar. Just set it over here, the girls will come back. But we're gonna remove the sugar following the advice of much more experienced beekeepers than us. I'm looking in here right now and I'm telling you this hive is completely full, y'all. Every panel has activity on it and that makes me very happy. But at the same time, I've got to be careful because we don't want them to try to split. So we got to start pulling and see what we find. These ladies are active. Mama, you want to bring that smoker over here for a second? All right. Not here, down on the bottom, baby. Find the wind and put it in front of it. Put it in front of the hive because the wind's blowing that way. There you go. All right, so I'm just looking to see what they got going on here. They're building it out for us. We'll set this one over to the side here and we'll come back. I'm just smishing my girls. There we go. Easily set it there. So much activity. I think it's time to add their super on. Their small box. All right. Seeing if I got any honey going on in here. That's what I'm really looking for. And trying to find my queen. She's usually hard for me to spot. I think it's kind of like moral hunting, you know. Once you train your eyes to it, you can find them. They've got a lot of capped over brood going on, and they are filling them with honey. That's good stuff. That makes me happy to see. Even with that supplementary sugar in there, look at all this honey over here, babe. Girls, you are making me happy. They look so much better than they did last year going into winter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this little dead booger here out of the way. That one's been dead a long time.
Yeah.
Ease this one out. Slide this one over just a little bit so I got some room here.
Some big girls, or at least I think so. I could be wrong.
They're average size. Look at all that honey though, you guys. Yeah. So I'm trying to also look and see if they're doing any queen cells because I really don't want them to split. Where is our big girl though? That's what I need to find. Man, this makes me happy though. All right, go ahead and pause that. Yo, this is just cell after cell of capped over honey. And it's making me so happy. These ladies are working. So my bee mentor is unavailable at the moment. So I'm just gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna be adding our super on top of this to extend it so that they got room to grow and expand their operations. Still trying to find my queen. Alright, you can stop that for a second. Y'all, we're just taking our time, going through it frame by frame, looking for the queen. I'm not great at finding the queen, but looks like that might be a peanut looking thing there, where it might just be some bad looking comb, some crazy comb. I'm just giving them a little blow. Mama Dreams ain't coming over here to this side showing you what I'm doing. I'm blowing on them. Check her out. Look down there at the bottom. They're building out.
Yeah, it's a peanut.
So we definitely need to put that medium on here to keep our hive from splitting on us. Y'all, I am really bad about finding the queen. Baby, take a picture of that right there for me. Get back, I don't want to smoosh nobody's. We're not trying to smush our babies, so y'all got to back up for us. Yeah. You know they understand what I'm saying, right? So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames so far filled up. Look at that beautiful honey in there. This one ain't got anything capped over. It's just all honey in there. This one's the 5th frame in. Is that the queen? It might be. Huh. I don't know. I don't think so. Did look a little bigger. I think I found her. Yeah. Alright, so this is frame 6, and this is the heaviest frame so far, y'all. Gracious. You think you found her, babe? Oh, you got excited. You see some pollen on that little dude's legs. You see it? Crawling right there in the middle. Look at the pollen on his legs. You see it?
I was gonna say, when your arm is in the way?
I was asking if you saw it. Yeah. This one's heavy, heavy. Where's my girl at? I think she was on that other frame, babe. Because I'm looking at all these little ones and they're tiny compared to that one on that other frame back there.
I don't know.
Lots of honey in
They
there.
all look the same to me.
Lots of honey in there though. This frame's heavy. All right. So y'all, we don't have a queen excluder like Shane was telling me about.
I might in my box.
Yeah, you might. But the thing that we're trying to make sure of today is it's swarming season. We don't want our bees taking off on us and getting into a swarm situation.
I'll get it. You can put it right there.
This one's not nearly as heavy as the other one, but it's still heavier than the other frames have been. I don't see any eggs on this. This is all honey they're filling in. That's good.
Busy.
Oh yeah, they are. Pause that for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is frame 8. I see more honey. I don't see my queen, and I don't see any eggs. They're just starting to work on that side. Check out that little white stuff in there. Little grains of rice.
I forget what he said that was.
Me too. Y'all, we got so many pokers in the fire, and like I was telling Shane, I'm more of a hands-on learner. I would love if a beekeeper would say, Chase, come on out, buddy, and I'll show you all you need to know about bees. Come work my hives with me. I would love that. I can read books, I can watch videos, but at the end of the day, I'm going to retain it so much more if I just get in there with somebody and look around. So Shane said, yeah, those are eggs, I think. But Shane said as long as we had 7 frames, no, that's sugar. That's daggum sugar. These bees is putting sugar in there. Look at that chunk right there.
Yeah, I do see the big sugar chunk there.
Yep.
I don't know if that's what was on the other.
Yeah, it is. It's a little sugar. But so Shane told us, as long as we had 7 frames full, go ahead and put that medium on. That way these guys don't take off on us. So that's what we're going to do today. Yeah, these girls are storing the sugar in there. It ain't winter no more, babies. Y'all don't need to store it in there. That comb looks beautiful though. It's so cool looking. But y'all need to be storing honey, not sugar, ladies. Start working these frames back over there. Slowly. Don't want to smoosh nobody. Like I said, if you're an experienced beekeeper and you don't mind having an apprentice or just showing a fella, I would love to come out and hang out with you. I know Miss Amanda's going to let me come when she harvests her honey, and that's going to be awesome. But as far as just knowing what to look for would be great. I know Brett went through the hive with us when he brought it out and talked to us about all that then, but move, baby. You stubborn girl, move. But that was last spring.
And it
I've slept
really,
since then.
Yeah, it was really hot that day too.
But again, this is one of them situations where I definitely need that hands-on. Hey, baby, get out of there. Come on. Y'all are being stubborn little girls, and I don't want to smoosh you. There you go. You're growing so fast.
It happens.
I know, it's inevitable, I think. I think you're going to at least smush one or two, but I'm trying not to get many of them. They're my babies. And they're going to make me delicious honey. There you go. Look at this, babe. Come check this out. Look at what they're doing. You filming? What is that called, guys? It's like they're building a bridge to each other. If you've kept bees before and you know what that is, let me know. That's crazy. They are literally connecting to each other and building a little bridge. All right. Go ahead and put you ladies back in here. Y'all been out long enough. I'm sorry. I know, but I had to get you out of the way, guys. I'm sorry. I wonder why they want to pick one side of the hive versus the other to be more active and building out first. All right. I can open this up a little bit more now. A little more room. Thank you, baby. So something cool, guys. The other day, you might have seen a little video where I came out here and I got to check on my guys, or my gals, I should say. And I didn't have no clothes, no bee jacket on. That's because they're very docile, for one, but for two, they really get to know your face when you're around them and messing with them. And so even though we haven't went in this hive a whole lot, they've seen us around this because we got gardens and flower beds and all that over here. Where's that other box? There it is.
You know what I didn't see? It's a good thing.
Mites.
No bugs.
Yeah, no buggy bugs. Can y'all get off there?
Gotta be quick-ish.
Wait a minute. Go this way.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, guys. You got to move so I don't squish you. We got a brush with us.
Yeah, I left it and think, come on.
Watch it. I'll blow it. There we go.
It's gonna happen.
I got one. Daggone.
It happens.
I know it happens, but it doesn't mean I want to do it. You know, with all the stuff you see in the news about tons and tons of commercial hives dying off, the last thing we want to do is kill ours off. Mm-hmm. They got a hard enough time getting through the winter, most people.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, all I'm doing is looking to see if this thing's been waxed, and it looks like it has. Won't be a bad idea for me to get some more wax and add on it though.
Have some at home.
Huh?
I have beeswax at home.
You got what?
I have some beeswax at home.
Okay. You want to run and get it and me put some more on?
No, it has to be melted and all that dear to smooth it on there.
All right, well, don't tempt me with a good time. All right. Cool. So our ladies is moving on up like the Jeffersons to that deluxe apartment in the sky. I gotta get my inner covering put in here. Hello.
They're already going in.
I don't know, one of them's talking to me in my ear though. I'm not joking. She was right there on my ear, buzzing. That's why I said hello. She came over and said, hey dude. I'm gonna go ahead and clean that off while we got this open. So we've not turned this back over yet. but I think I'm going to. The reason I'm taking that off, y'all, it got stuck pretty hard last year when we went to open her up.
Yeah, it did.
And I honestly, when I was pulling to try to open her up, I thought it was going to break the dovetail joint. I'm not lying to you. I was like, oh shoot. It's not what I'm trying to do, I promise. All right. Clean that side too. Get a little bit of comb off there. You want some comb, baby? I think that's what you're gonna make your wax from. It's not enough, but it's a start. We are the most inexperienced beekeepers in the world, but we're not afraid to dive right on in and play with our ladies. I trust these girls as much as I hope they trust me. Because I've got nothing but their best intentions at heart, that's for sure.
Be careful.
All right, my ladies. I'm gonna post this on YouTube. Y'all are gonna talk smack to me and tell me I'm a dummy and I don't know nothing about bees, and you're right. But this is a good way for experienced beekeepers to teach me some lessons. And yes, we do plan to go to some seminars. We've just got to get some availability in our schedule.
As of right now, we're booked till the end of the year.
I know, it's crazy. Every year we do this. Every year we say, oh, we're going to slow down. And then just stuff comes up and we're like, oh, that sounds cool. Oh, yeah, I'll go help with that. And then our year's booked. But thanks for watching. All tips, all advice is appreciated, other than going to seminars. Don't give me that advice. We already know, and we're going to go to them, I promise. As always, y'all, till next time.
Keep dreaming.